Welcome to Alina Money Show, where we speak everything that has to do with money. Today I'm not alone, I'm with this lady.
I am Johanna Makwala, but they call me JT.
And
Sabawal, no more, because we are here at Alina Money. We are talking all things change.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I normally like to start by shining a spotlight on something positive, something good. And I think for today, I want to shine a spotlight on you.
Shine.
For being my first guest, first physical guest on the show.
I am honored.
And I just want to say we're going to speak about your money journey, your journey with money. And we speak about also what does it mean for you to be a woman, because this is our first show for Women's Month. And I think we can talk about that later. Maybe we start about your journey with money. Or we can even start about you. What do you do? Let's start there.
Generally, first thing, I'm a content creator. I have a YouTube channel, and also I work as a guardian, but people call us security guards, but we call ourselves guardians. And I'm also studying a degree at UNISA. I'm a UNISA student doing my fourth year now.
Yeah, I like that, guardian. That's a nice way to put it, because actually we feel safer when you guys are around. But I also like the fact that you are doing different things. So tell me, like, when did you receive your first salary or chelete? Like, when did you receive money? Like
the first time I received money was when I was working at a retail store in June 2013. That's when I started to have my own money. Yes.
And how was that experience for you? The first salary, what did you do with it?
The first salary, basically, I didn't know anything about like money or what else. What I did first was, because I have a child and I had a child before that, so the first thing was I sent money home so that they could buy whatever they want for my child. And also I bought what? I just bought myself, I remember taking myself out for a spa day, and then doing my hair, doing my nails. I was just excited with money. And then I went out, ate lunch, ate nice things. That's what I did with my money. And also I saved some for transport. Just basically what I did with my first salary.
And that was when you said 2013?
Yes.
Okay, and then fast forward, now it's 10 years later.
Yes.
Let's say you were to receive that salary now, today, and think about it like you are Johanna today. With what you know now after 10 years, and you received that money, what were you going to do different?
What I would do differently now was, first thing, to have a saving amount of money that I save. And also pay insurances. That is the most important part now. And then check out if, let's say, my child needs something that is very, very valuable and reasonable for school or for herself. That one comes first these days. And also, what else? I would also make sure that her educational plan is paid up. Yes.
Wow, I like that. You mentioned the insurance, like, feel free, feel at home if you want to relax.
Thank you.
I like that you mentioned, Corey, you will go for insurance. Why insurance?
Life is not guaranteed, guys. Life happens and life happened. So through growing up, I used to see that if you don't have an insurance, things go south. When there's like a death or accidents and stuff. So basically, my background, I had uncles, I had aunties. So I saw that when it was like a funeral, families had to raise funds to bury that person. So as I grow up, as I see other people, I just told myself that no, I don't want to see myself in that situation, or people that are depending on me being in that situation if I die or if they die or if something happens.
And when you have insurance like your funeral cover, that one can pay out quicker, and then your family is able to, pay for the funeral, like you said. They don't have to wait for contribution, and you know the gossips. If someone didn't have, like in our village,
Yes.
So I like that you mentioned the insurance part, and for me, if everybody could understand the importance of saying that with money, how money works is that, of course, you have your salary that you receive on a monthly basis. And then from the point of you are trying to save, maybe you are saving like for the things that you mentioned, your child's education, your savings that you save money. You mentioned save, like what do you want to save for when?
Basically for now, with the salary that I get, I'm not saying I'm saving for a car or for a house, but what I'm saving for is like for rainy days. Like if it happens, there's an emergency, you need to go home now, or something happens, your child gets hurt at school, or whatever happens, like just now, you know where to run to. Because for example, let's say it's December time, when you get to December, you use your bonuses, your salary. January, you don't have anything. So if you save up, you know that even if I spend my bonus in January, I'm still okay. I can be able to buy my child a school shoe. I can be able to do this and that.
Yes.
So for now, I'm just saving for the short term. Yes, until that's what I'm trying to grow so that I could save for long term, which is like buying a car, buying a house, whatever. Those kind of things.
And for that, where I was going and asking you about your goals is that I always say, as we sit down with a client, we will start by asking those questions around, okay, you are Johanna, what do you do? How much are you receiving per month? And then from there, we try to help you to get to where you want to go. Because let's say you are not disciplined, you are not saving for what you want, and you don't have insurance. If something happens to you, you are going to find yourself or your family will find themselves in a difficult position whereby had they been wise with their money, or you have been wise with your money, then we know that if it's a matter of a funeral, the insurance will pay out and you will get buried without any gossips around the. And if it's saving, you will save your money or invest your money, and then you know that whatever goal that you have, you achieve it. And I'm so glad. For me, I'm so happy. Since I joined the industry, it's very recent. And there was this thing about, I think some people like to say Black people believe too much on funeral cover. I think it's something that I hear people say a lot. But I always say, I think for me, I think that people believe in what they know. If you know better, you will do better. Like for you, back then, if you knew that, you could save, or you had the understanding that, what, this money, let me save it. You could have saved from your first salary until now. Whatever little you receive, you save, you invest, you do funeral cover, but you also do policies for your child so that you know that even if you are not here, your child can have money that is going to take care of her for until she's an adult. So that is where things like your life cover will come in, because there's a difference between life cover and funeral cover. Do you know that? You didn't know that? Okay. So a life cover is more of a larger amount, because funeral cover, like you find, mostly it's normally around 100,000 or less. And with a life cover, it will be a bigger amount. The point of a life cover is to say, right now you are receiving a salary. If you pass away today, there's no more a salary. So life cover, what it does is we try to calculate it for you, or for you, Johanna. If you pass away, you want your child to still receive an income, maybe until they finish school or whatever age. Then we'll calculate for you as financial advisors to say, for you, the best life cover for your situation, maybe you need 2 million or 1 million, but we'll also do a quotation. Then you check what, okay, in terms of my budget, how much can I afford? based on your own budget and based on how much do you need.
Yeah.
So a life cover, it will be a larger amount, and it takes a bit of time to pay out versus a funeral cover. A funeral cover is a smaller amount, but it can pay out immediately. But also the other difference is that with a life cover, when they do life cover, sometimes they'll ask question about your health, or maybe they'll send you to do blood tests. For some they don't send you to do blood tests, but the ones that they send you to do blood tests, normally you'll find, or if the younger and maybe healthier you are, the premium can be less. And then the older and maybe not so healthy you are, or if you're a smoker, whatever, the premium can be more. But it's always important to have both a funeral cover and a life cover, because you now know, ne?
Yeah, now I know.
You understand.
I have enlightened me.
I'm glad I could do that.
Yes.
And what else can you share with the viewers about what you learned about money, basically, and or what you still want to know more of?
What I've learned about money is that if you don't save, guys, you struggle for days. Guys, I used to say I have a disease with money. And that one also, I'm still working on it. That's why I'm very glad that I have a friend who is a financial advisor, and also I have another friend also who is a financial advisor. Because, guys, I used to buy. You know what is buying? When I get money, I need to shop. If I don't shop, I don't feel okay. It was a disease. Like, the shopaholic who doesn't have that money to shop. I was that kind of a person. And then it happened that during COVID, I lost my first job. That's when I realized that, oh my gosh, I have never saved, meaning what will I live off? I had to just make sure that I live off other people, and which is not a good thing. Because even if I lost my job, but I have saved some money, I was gonna live and do things for myself for that moment. So
until you get another job.
Until I get another job. So I started decreasing the shopping part. But when I got another job, I went back again, just because I didn't have an advice still. Then I went, and it was until last year when it happened that I got from the company that I worked, the retail company. I've never took my provident funds. So it was then that they came in last year. Still, I planned things, I didn't do them. Meaning the disease was still there. Yes, I'm telling you the truth. The disease was there.
Yeah.
So after that, after showing that money, it's too late. You can never get it back.
Yeah.
It's when now the other friend that I'm talking about started
the financial skills or money skills
lady.
Yeah, we should invite her.
Yes.
Yeah, we should invite her.
So it's when she started her company. Then
last year?
No, it was not last year, but she interviewed me last year.
Okay.
It's when she started to enlighten me about money saving and stuff. And I told myself that when I get a new job, this time no more playing with money. So since then I am I'm not perfect, but I'm trying.
So you've reduced on your shopping?
Yeah, I'm no longer shopping, and I buy things that I really need. If I don't need that thing, if I don't need it, I don't buy it. That's how I am. No matter how you influence me, no matter how you say, hey Bona, I'm no longer doing that. Because I saw horror, I'll end up not having anything.
Yeah.
Yes. These days I'm a bit disciplined. I cannot say I'm 100%. I'm still learning.
But you're saving.
But I'm saving now. I know how to, when I get money, I take this amount and put it somewhere. I also opened a savings account inside my account. Yeah. Because I use a bag that you can open another account.
Like pockets.
Yeah. You can open pocket. So now I know, okay, in this pocket I want to see this amount of money.
And you can write the name already.
Yes, you write the name. I wrote my child's name on that, because the aim goal, sometimes you have to have something that motivates you. Yeah. Every time I tell myself that I don't want that child to grow up as I did. I don't want that child to struggle as I did. So
Yeah.
maybe somewhere somehow she influences me to do what, to save.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why things are a bit easier. And people say, "Hey, when now you're like, no, I'm not, because now I am disciplined."
But
Because
what do they say?
they say Kija life. Because now, for example,
Mm.
for them, this week it's Mampara week, if we can say. If they
Oh
see
yeah,
you,
month end is next
yes,
week.
yeah. If they see you buying something or maybe doing something, they become surprised. They don't know that I saved up for God during the month. If I want ice cream,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
cover we imagine month end.
Month end
We should
again.
get transport.
Yeah, Shetika transport, not anymore.
Yeah.
I used to do that, not
You
anymore.
less thank but my MDS.
Yeah, MD finances.
MD
Yes.
Finance. She's like a financial coach, and yeah, I would love to talk to her. Please connect me. Ne?
Yes.
So I talked to her because the work she's doing is really beautiful. Like me and you, we are friends. I'm a financial advisor, but
Yes.
we never really got to sit down and talk about this, because
Mhm.
whenever we see one another, we'll talk about
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, if people didn't know, I think we didn't tell them what we are childhood friends. Like
Yes.
we're in the same village.
Yes.
Okay, no, I'm happy to hear that, and I'm so proud of you for at least take it serious.
Yeah.
Or and you are happier now since you started to be disciplined and have a plan. Now this is what I'm going to spend on, this is what I'm doing. Happiness on your side.
Yes.
And I what I want to say is I'm so, like, I'm gonna repeat it, that I'm proud of you, because like you said, you are what's your job?
I'm a guardian.
You are a guardian. As a guardian or security officer.
Yes.
People will somehow maybe overlook that job. They will think, I don't want to do that job. So, but for someone who's doing it and you are able to budget, that makes me so happy. It makes me so happy, because it all even proves my point that when people know better, they do better. You save now, but again, you do have a funeral cover now.
Yes.
Even for the people you love. So that is something beautiful. I'm happy about that. And what do you want to know more now? So you spoke about what you learned and what you are doing different. What do you want to know more about money now?
Now I want to know how to save for long-term goals. Like, for example, if I want to have a house or have a car or something, what do I do now? Because that thing is still and also to avoid debt.
Yeah.
Because debts are some things that
yeah, true. And I think as we go along the Alina Money Show, those are the things we'll talk about. Like when you say now you've opened in the bank account, you are saving for your child's education. There are other ways of saving. I plan to also invite like investment specialists to come and talk to us about different investments, because normally savings, they do have a bit of an interest that they give you, but with investments it's sort of higher interest, and especially if you are saving for a long term, they are better to save. But otherwise, keep tuning in.
Yes,
keep tuning in, my friend.
I will.
We're going to talk about a lot of things, everything to do with money. And what I like, I appreciate that you came, because I like that a lot of people are going to relate to you and really take what you said and sit down and look into their budget, or okay, no, this lady mentioned, or insurance is important, or funeral cover, what you can afford. And you will never know how much you can afford until you speak to your financial advisor for them to do quotations for you and tell you what you can afford, and to say, well, based on your situation, or this is how much a life cover can be. And also, like you said, we don't know, sometimes people don't know the difference between life cover and insurance. The two are both important.
Yes.
We've spoken about that. So people should really find themselves financial advisors who are going to help them with their money, and they take them through the journey. Like you also have your financial coach who has helped you to make sure that at least in terms of budget you are 100%. But now a financial advisor, where they normally come in, is when now maybe you need to take a funeral cover or a life cover. That is where then you speak to one and then they assist you with that, or they can also assist you with your budget. So it's really just depend. But the point that I'm making is that it's important to have somebody who is helping you on your journey. Or if you are helping yourself, read. There are many books that you can read, there are many shows, podcasts that you can watch, and just get the information and really help yourself for it in your own life. Your money, your sharp. I will Mampara week. Like you mentioned the Mampara week, because we can all do it, and I'm just so happy that with you also is a good example for other people, you know. But yeah, otherwise, that is that. I don't know if there's anything that you still want to talk about, my friend.
No, not that much. Some I'll always comment or watch the show so that I could learn, because now I'm still on the learning phase.
Okay.
And then
you can still come back.
Yes.
Because I really enjoyed our conversation. And you can still come back maybe after a year or whatever, and then we chat. You know? And even on your channel, what's the name of your channel again?
It's Johanna Makwala, just Johanna Makwala. I do vlogs, pranks, I do real talks, I do also advertise other people's businesses for free.
Yes. So yeah, happy with that.
Guys, I have to love and leave you.
Okay, thank you, my friend. We'll meet again next week, where we'll talk to another woman. It's Women's Month. We'll talk to another woman who's doing great things. We'll see. We'll find out. But if you also want to be on the show, remember when I first introduced the show, I did say that I look forward to speaking to ordinary people. So if you want to be on the show, or you know another woman, your mother is, you know, she's good with money, she would love to talk about money, let me know, and then I will put my email on the description so that you can email me or send me a WhatsApp. I'll put the number, and then we just make this show fun, nice. We make talking about money to be nice, guys. It's all about us and our stories and how we want it. Let me know the topics that you want to talk about. We'll talk about them. But otherwise, next week, where we'll speak about another topic. I don't know what it's going to be, but we will be learning to be money smart. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.